Greed is the number one account killer, and in today's video we are going to be talking about 5 causes of greed, but most importantly stick around because I'll be giving you how to overcome them, and that is the most important part of the video. So guys, you are also welcome. This is episode 7 of my journey to 500k. So if it's your first time seeing this channel and you love trading, you are also a trader looking for motivation, looking for someone who's going to be transparent, I am not a mentor, I'm not a teacher, I'm just documenting my journey here, and what I've learned I always put it here. So you can subscribe to this channel so that you don't miss more of this kind of videos. Alright guys, have you ever traded when you are depressed? You have debts, you have responsibilities, you have rent to pay, you chased from your work, or name it, whatever it is that needs a lot of money to cover. Then you enter into a trade as your last option, right? I think most of us have been in that position. If you have not been in that position, then thank God for that. But I have been in that position. I had a lot in my mind. I remember having, it was a $200 account. I doubled it. What happened is I entered in more positions because I wanted more money. And what happened was really not good, because I took it even up to $700. Imagine picking 100 up to $700. But I was like, you know what, it is gonna move. I was too confident and I was too much in need. I became too greedy to get the bigger amount. My target was 1,000, but I know even if I'd reach 1,000, with the greed and the fire inside me, I was going to hold. What happened is, it was late in the night, around 9 p.m. here in Ugandan time, and FOMC news was there. What happened? My account was swept off. The same scenario happened with me when I bought a 10k account of Funding Pips. That was in 2023. I blew it just like that because of greed. Imagine I had gone up to $800. It was a master account, then I blew it that very same day. Greed. And I was trading it with emotions. And that is our first cause of greed, which is trading with emotions. And for me, how best I think you can overcome trading with emotion is not to trade. Why do I say so? Because you're going to pick that last penny that you have, then you put it in a broker or you buy a funded account, and you're going to fail it. So why do I have to trade with such kind of emotions? Or if you have the money, do not trade all that money. Don't risk more than you cannot lose. If you have $500 and you know you have a lot of issues, you put at least half of it. Even if you put $250, that one is okay. There's no problem with that. But do not trade. That is my best idea. If you are depressed, you're passing through a lot of issues, and you don't have money to deposit on your broker, it is the only money you have for survival, for rent, or for what, at least cater for your basic needs first. If you are renting, then you first rent, pay for your bills, that is for the water bills, buy some food, and then keep some small money for your medicals, rather than blowing it all because you are going to be greedy out of the emotions you have and the depression and all the stress. So for me, I think the best way to overcome emotional trading is not trading at all. That is with me. So let's move on to cause number 2 of greed. Alright, cause number 2 of greed is over leveraging. Now, when I talk of over leveraging, I think in some prop firms, they do not allow you to over leverage. At least I've seen that happen in Funded Next. So over leveraging is where you use a bigger lot in order to get some quick gains or get rich fast in an account which is not its size. Let me say you are using lot 0.5 in a $10 account. That one is over leveraging, of course. And that is a cause of greed. Why? Because you feel, if I use a lot of 0.5 on a $10 account and then it goes on my direction, I mean sniper entry, you know that? So that it goes on your direction, you're actually gonna be making crazy money, and that is greed speaking right in your mind. So you put a lot of lot size, then you enter trade. For some people, they have that luck, it will go. But believe me, majority of people fail. So that is what over leveraging is. Now, the way how for me I think we should overcome over leveraging is at least to risk like 1% of your account. And before you enter a trade, calculate the lot size. I have a 100K account. Which lot size should I use? Okay, for me, on my funded account, I'm using a maximum lot of 3. Like lot 3, I'm using it on pairs which are less volatile. Volatile pairs like gold, Bitcoin, and others, the maximum lot size I'm using is lot 1, so that I do not over leverage my account. Because I know you may get big money, but at the end of the day, what if it is to lose? Because nobody knows the direction of the market. That is the real fact all of us know. No one can tell where the market is going next. We just try to predict using price action and all that. Though you might have a 98% win rate, believe me, no one has 100% win rate. So even if you have 99%, that 1% that you're not sure of, what if it goes another direction? You see how you'll be losing a lot of money, or even you lose your account in just one trade. Just imagine you putting a very big lot size, like 100, lot 100 on an 100K account, funded account I mean. You are most likely to lose the 5% daily drawdown, which is going to be unfortunate. Or just imagine using that big lot. Just imagine that. The good part of it is, if it goes your direction, you'll be just a king, You'll make a lot of money, but what if it goes the other opposite direction? And if you are targeting consistency, then I think the best thing to do, risk at least 0.5% to 2%, so that at least you remain with some gap to trade. And calculate your lot size before you enter in a single trade, so that you don't miscalculate the lot sizing. Then you just put it in mind that bigger lots will give you big profits, but also big losses. So that is what I learned from over leveraging and how I think we can overcome it. Then our cause of greed number 3 is fear of missing out. Now, me personally, I have been in that several times. I don't think I can even count it. Like, you analyze the market, and instead of waiting for it to come to your setup or the price where you expect the market to reverse or to bounce or to continue from, then you enter either buy or sell or whatever it is, you feel like, whatever become busy and I miss this trade, I really don't have to miss any single trade. I think most of you have passed through that, and that's why you're somehow smiling and you're very attentive to this, because we all pass through this. Now, what causes that is you don't want to miss even a single penny in the market, forgetting that the market is not going anywhere. That fear of missing out is just, I don't know how best I can explain it, but it is just something, it is just an illusion that you are not going to make money anymore forever. The market is going nowhere. The market was there even before I was born, and it is still there. So that means it is going nowhere. Still, I can get the same setup one day and I will target it. Now, what will happen in most cases when you have FOMO, you will enter a trade when it is not yet the right place where you are supposed to enter from. Your setup is not triggered. Whether it is valid or it is invalid, you don't know, because you will enter thinking you're not going to give. And now what you will bring that. Now what will happen is you will have to put your stop loss a bit higher, and then your take profit may even be lower. So that is also greed. You don't want to lose even a single coin, and that is very, very bad. So how do I overcome that? 1, I have a mindset that the market is going nowhere. 2, when I do my setup, I always set and forget. If it is a good trade, I set and forget, because I use supply and demand. So when I see a good supply zone, or demand zone. I set my sell limit or buy limit in that area. Then I go and do other things, because me, I'm employed, I do some other work. I'm a security officer, I think. I say this a lot in my videos. So I go and do other things, and believe me, it has worked for me. Even the trades I took, most of them, that's how I do it. I set, let it run the way it is supposed to go. And if it goes opposite direction, not on my direction, well and good. If it goes on my direction, it is also good. So that is how I overcome. One, remember that the market is going nowhere. So even tomorrow is another day to trade. Two, set and forget. That is it. Just set your buy limit, set your sell limit, let it run the way it is. So that is how I overcome FOMO. And now we are going to our fourth cause of greed, which is lack of trading plan. Now, when I talk of lack of trading plan, it took me like 2 years. I think this is my third year trading, but it took me 2 years when I don't have a plan. I draw a plan and then it doesn't work out. 2022, I had no plan. 2023, no plan. So I had a plan in 2024, but still I was not following it. Now, lack of trading plan, you don't have rules that you're following. You don't have like goals that you have set. Just imagine living in a place where there are no rules. Just, okay, you are a man and you have a family, but you have no rule. Your wife does whatever he wants, the children do whatever they want, nothing ruling them, no any single rule. Do you think peace would be in that country? You'd say yes, there will be a little peace, but in a place where there are no rules, believe me, there is no peace. That's why even in every state or every nation, there are always rules to follow. So why don't you borrow that and then put it into trading? If even in the Bible, there are rules that they were given to us to follow, the 10 commandments, and when Jesus came, he also gave us other rules to follow. So why don't we borrow that idea and then we draw a roadmap on how we are supposed to trade? That if I reach this amount, I stop trading. I'm going to be risking 1% to make 2%. If I make the 2% today, I stop trading every single week. Once I make this in a week, I stop trading. Then, if I see this and this as a sign, this is the right time for me to enter. You put your entry and exit, how you're going to be analyzing the market, how you should put your stop loss, how you should put your TP, and then you put some principles which are going to be governing you in this plan. So that even if it comes to time where you feel like really you have to over leverage, you're trading with emotions, you have rules to always guide you. And each and every day you tick. Today you have not broken a rule, you tick it. Now, if you break a rule, in most cases I have a tendency that if I break a rule, I don't trade for the next 2 days. But do you know what happened? I used to break rules and then still trade because I was too emotional. But now as I speak, I don't do that. Once I break one rule, I give myself a break of 2 days. I do not trade. Remember, each and every rule you break, it costs $1. That is what you should remember. So that is the best way. Create your trading plan so that you don't be taken over by greed and all that. Already you have a plan that you're following. So that's the importance of a trading plan. And we are going to the last or the fifth cause of greed. But before we go there, I want to give you a quick update that, you know what, tomorrow the 25th of September 2025, I will be making the withdraw. That is the payday, I think. Yeah, tomorrow is our payday, so I'll be updating it right here. And if you've reached up to this point, then I know you're truly interested in forex trading, or you're looking for motivation, or you've been one of those people who is still fighting with greed. Hopefully, I think this video will help you. Maybe you've got one or two things. Even if you've only got one and you've learned how you can overcome it, then I'm very excited for that. And if you've loved this kind of video, please give me a comment down there. Like this video, share it to your colleagues who are traders like this, and then don't forget to subscribe to the channel. So let's go. Our fifth cause of greed is unrealistic expectations. Wow, this is one of the biggest. I think it was supposed to be the first, but God made it the last. So before we all join, okay, not all, most of us, before we join forex trading or trading in particular, see a lot of gurus on the internet. These guys are driving Porsche cars, Lamborghinis, they're driving the Rolls Royce, they have watches like Richard Mille, guys are having Rolex watches and all those expensive stuff, good villas, good mansions and all that. These guys have a good life, vacation after vacation. So these are some of the things that motivate us, and it makes you feel like you want to make $100,000 in the next 1 month. So what will it cause? You will start over leveraging. You are going to trade with emotions. You're going to trade with the pressure. And above it all, you are going to revenge trade, overtrade. And at the end of the day, you may not be consistent enough. You may not even want to learn. You only want to gamble this money so that you make something big. You want to make times 10 the money. You want to make times 8 the money that you have. So this is one of the reasons why most of us are greedy, because we see our mentors, our mentors sometimes make us feel like we are not doing enough, and yet the truth is we are trying our best. You see that small gain that you get. Imagine in my country, Uganda, if you have an account of 100k, make 1%. Now 1% of your 100k, they're going to pay you $800. $800 is around 2.5 million shillings in Uganda. That's a lot of money. The average Ugandan here in my country, the average Ugandan is earning between $50 to $100. But imagine you're getting $800 in just 2 weeks. That's amazing. So I think the best way to overcome unrealistic expectations is think about why you entered into trading. It's not all about the flashy cars and all that. There is something beyond that. You want to change your life? That is true. You want to change the lives of your family members. You have a lot of issues. You have a lot of problems. But in order to be consistent and make sustainable income, you are not supposed to gamble. You have to learn and make it slow. Besides, there is nothing that will make you get rich real quick if you don't give it time. Before the quick money comes, you have to put in a lot of attention, a lot of your time, and you sacrifice a lot for that. So don't think, even those gurus you see them flashing this, do you know how long they've taken in the trading space? Most of them have taken at least 5 years, 4 years, 10 years, 15 years. Now, what makes you think that you're going to make that money in the next 1 year? Yeah, you can be lucky and God blesses you, then you make it. But the best thing is be consistent. How? Do not rush. Everything is going to come. Otherwise, if you start rushing, you start gambling, over trading, you become too greedy to the extent that sometimes you want to make like 1,000% in just a single trade. Yeah, I'm talking about what I know. You want to buy the Lamborghini very soon, forgetting the core reason why you joined trading: financial freedom. And believe me, the small money you get, once compounded, it gives a lot of money with time. Just imagine compounding $800 after every 2 weeks. And if you're lucky, you do it like for 10 months, that means it is around 16,000. 16,000, you are a youth just like me. Let's say you're living in my country, UG, or in Africa. 16,000 is a lot of money. In Uganda here, it's around 55 million shillings. That money can do something in a year. As I talk right now, the job I do pays me only $3,000 in a single year. Annually, to $3,000. Now imagine making $800 in a single month. Let's not say 2 weeks, in a single month. In the next 10 months, you've made $8,000. That is double the money they are going to be paying you yearly. That's a lot of money. So there's no reason for you to be greedy and all that. So let's stop thinking of things that we are going to get. We are not going to get it very fast like that, just in 2 weeks or 2 days. But believe me, with time, we shall get the Lamborghini. We shall get the Richard Mille watch. We are going to get the Rolls Royce, no matter what it is. So come back to your senses. Look at yourself as you. Like me, I'll look at myself and say, Aaron, what do you have? Why are you rushing? Why do you want to buy a Lamborghini in 2 weeks? You are just going to be wasting money each and every time. And once you waste money, you will put $500, you blow it. You borrow another $500, you blow it. You borrow another $200, you have a debt of $700. Before you know it, you're running around. You've sold your family property because of greed, because of unrealistic expectations. So be you, don't be your mentor. That's the best advice I'll give in this part. Be you, do not be your mentor. Don't be me, be yourself. Understand yourself, understand where you're coming from, your family background, what you want in trading, and step by step you shall reach there. I'm not saying I'm also successful. I'm also in that step by step, but at least these 5 causes and ways of overcoming, I believe they can change your life and your trading journey. So I think we have come to the end of this video. I want to say thank you for watching this video. Those were the 5 causes and how to overcome greed. And in the next episode, which is going to be episode 8, we shall be talking about our withdrawal process, and then I will be showing you how much I've got, and then I'll tell you the plan, what we are planning to make in the next 2 weeks. And I will tell you whether I'm going to buy an account or not. But I was thinking of buying an account, and I'm very excited. The waiting part was much, but it is now tomorrow. So thank you guys for watching this video. And if it is your first time on my channel, please consider subscribing to this channel, comment, like, and share it. And my name is Aaron P, and this is the WC. Top bottom line of this video: control your risk, avoid FOMO, avoid over leveraging, follow your plan, and everything will be fine. That's how we are going to kill greed. Thank you for watching this video. See you in episode 8.